What's up, guys? Steven from Nope or Dope Reviews. I just got out of a early screening of Him, produced by Jordan Peele, the great Jordan Peele. Now, it wasn't directed by him, but they definitely tried to make this feel like a Jordan Peele movie. Obviously, he produced it, so it's going to have that same feel, sort of that same tone. Did they really match up with what Jordan Peele typically does? I don't think so, but he's Jordan Peele. You really can't replicate what he does. Now, this movie is super violent. It's stylized in a lot of points where you can't see a lot of the gore, a lot of the gruesomeness. Thankfully, because it might have been a little bit too much, but there are parts of this movie where they just go typical Tarantino-ish type gore and gruesomeness, which I love. At sometimes it's funny, and sometimes I have to turn away because it's a little too gruesome. This isn't going to be a full-on review, just an out-of-theater reaction. But that's the first thing that just stands out in this movie is the gruesome, gory action in this movie. The plot is hit or miss in this. I was invested in it. I wanted to know what happened. The characters were good, were interesting. But the plot was sort of all over the place. When you finally get to understand what happens in the end, I don't think it was as satisfying as they hoped it to be. This felt like there was a great movie at somewhere in here, but it was just a little bit all over the place in the middle of the movie. The pacing was a little bit slow. But this movie is about the horrors of football injuries, specifically head injuries, and the horrors of just trying to become a football star, to become the GOAT. You hear the term GOAT in this movie a lot, and that ties in with the plot of this movie. Now, the star of this movie is Marlon Wayans. I haven't seen many movies with Marlon Wayans, honestly. Maybe the last movie I saw was White Chicks. So it's his best movie since then, but he plays a serious, crazy, maniacal superstar. He's the GOAT. I think he won 8, whatever their Super Bowls are in this. It's not the NFL. It's whatever it was called. I don't even remember. But he is awesome in this movie. The main actor in this movie, I don't even know his name, did a pretty good job. Good for him. I haven't seen him in any other movies. So the acting is good. I just wish the plot was a little bit more interesting. I wish the pacing was a little bit better. It dragged on a bit, and this movie's only an hour and a half. It felt like it was 2 hours long. But if you want to go into a movie and see gore, a little bit of a mystery, I don't think it's necessarily a horror movie. Not your typical jump scares or scares in general. It was more of just a movie about the dark side of becoming an NFL star or a football star. Yeah, I wanted to love it. There are times that I really liked it, but if I had to give it a nope or dope, it's gonna be a nope. I don't think you have to go to the theater and see this. They tried hard. They tried hard to make it like a Jordan Peele type movie. Again, Tarantino-esque type gruesomeness. But it just didn't hit as hard as I wanted to. I love me some football movies. I love football in general. They swung for the fences but missed. Again, I think there could have been a great movie here, but it just wasn't there. So, guys, let me know in the comments if you've seen this, if you think this was nope or dope. Type dope if you think it's dope. Type nope if you didn't. Hit that like button if you like this reaction. And if you like what we're doing here, check out our other reactions. Subscribe if you'd like, and I'll check you out later. Peace.